Greetings, beautiful ones. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I get this question a lot when I tell people I work as a psychic, and being that I want to not only bring the best of what I have to offer, but also I want to be able to give as much clarity in regards to what I do as possible. So I really reflected on how I could answer that in a thoughtful way. And I came up with this. So people ask how I know that I'm not just cueing in on the natural course of predictability. And the thing is, I don't. I really don't. But this is also why I'm constantly trying to validate and, hone my skills. And, it's an ongoing process. But here's my best answer. I know that for me, my day isn't going to really deviate too much from the norm. I'm going to go to maybe a handful of different restaurants. So if, it comes up where to go for lunch, I know that it's going to be one of those places more likely than not. I know that at certain places, there's one meal that's going to be it. Don't even have to think about it. That's what I'm getting. And there's going to be a couple other places where I'm going to choose between two or three different things on the menu. And, I'm going to be torn between those things. So that comes down to choices and free will and also my own predictability because it's in such a limited scope. Where it becomes outside the scope of predictability is when I know that I'm going to see somebody today that I know, and it's a specific person. When I can sense like somebody's going to walk in and 5 minutes later they do, that kind of thing. When something particular happens in regards to somebody, that is how I know. And so one time, perfect example here, when I was working at a sporting goods store, my day wasn't really, it didn't really, it was the same day basically. Different tasks, different customers, same day. But I had had a dream, and it basically, we had to use a different department's phone because somebody went home with our phone, and I dreamt that we were using the one for camping. And so this was a whole dream centered about it. And when I got to work, we had camping's phone, and the only other person that was there, because it was an early shift, he was like, yeah, so so and so took it home last night, so we have to use their phone today. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually dreamt that. And he's like, if you ever dream of those lottery numbers, you tell me. But that's how I know it's the things that are outside of the norm and outside of